Canon Radio. This is now season 2. And I am so excited to bring this season upon y'all. I'm just so excited. As y'all can see now, season 2, we are bringing visuals to the team, to the atmosphere, just so you can just get to know Coretta Jade, Desiree Cannon even better. And yeah, we outside regardless. So welcome to episode 1 for the team. And today I have my team here, period. And I'm just so excited for them to meet you. We are all excited. And we're just going to tap in. I'm not even going to introduce them. They're going to introduce themselves. So welcome to episode 1. Again, 1 for the team. And we're going to start with Jolisa because she is to the right of my screen. So Jolisa.
Hey guys, I am Jolisa. Met Coretta my freshman year in the suites. She was my suite mate, and God put us together, and we are now here 3 years later at the premiere of season 2 of Canon Radio.
Yeah, locked in for life.
Locked in for life. Joe and Co forever. Y'all already know the vibes.
All right, and Jakai is to the left of my screen, so go ahead, Jakai.
What they say, like, I don't, a hitter next to me, a hitter to the left of me, what they say? Yes, Joey. Hi, I'm Jakai. I met Coretta first semester, freshman year, A1, day 1. It don't get any better than this.
Yeah, period. All right, the twins.
Hey guys, so I'm Marilyn.
I'm Maybelline.
And we met Jade middle school 2011. We're going on to 10 years now with your girl Coretta Jade.
Locked in for 10 years. People don't even make it past middle school. Let's talk facts.
Period.
And we got Anaya Gabrielle.
Hi guys, I'm Anaya. How'd I meet Jade? I met her freshman year, spring semester, but fun fact, she was in the back of my videos at homecoming, so she wanted to be my friend. So here we are. Here we are.
Yes. Jewel Cannon.
Hey, I'm Jewel. I met her at 11 months. She was my baby sister. I served as the spiritual manager.
Yes. And last but certainly not ever least, Javielle Wilson.
Most definitely. Javielle, Javi on some occasions. I met Retta as we was campaigning freshman year. Definitely. She came to my table, all energy as always. Hi, I'm Coretta Jade. Love what you're doing, all this other stuff. And it was like, I like her energy. It's been up and stuck since then. So Coretta's my dog, always.
Yeah, period. So these are the people who I surround myself with daily. It's very important to have a strong team, a real ones who ain't gonna ever fold and who's gonna be down to run and ride through any and everything. And I'm so grateful to have y'all here on episode 1 for the team. So let's get started. So we released Canon Radio. We released season 2, the trailer. Now, this trailer has gotten up to almost 3,000 views on my Instagram, 66 comments, 76 reshares, 5 saved. So the audience are definitely tuned in and they love their trailer. So we are about to discuss how everyone's vision for the trailer. So each manager can go. It doesn't matter which way we go, but just describe what you wanted to see in the trailer and your vision for it and how we wanted everything to lay out and how we wanted the people to see it. So yeah, who want to go first? Who?
I could start us off.
Hey, Gabrielle, what's up, Anaya?
So my vision for Canon Radio season 2, the trailer would have to be last year. I think everybody sees you as a campus queen. Everybody sees you as a student leader. And those are definitely some great accolades that you have in your background. But I feel like this time we see it's season 2 behind the crown. So now we can see who the real Coretta Jade is. We get to see more into your life, the people that you surround yourself with, what you like to do in your free time. It's just a different realm of Coretta Jade that we get to see. So I feel like in the trailer we kind of get that vibe, the New York girl from the Bronx.
Yeah.
Whatever. But yeah, we just get to see like more into your life and get the real tea.
Yes, I love that. Thank you.
Love that, Anaya, and definitely have to agree. Being that it is behind the crown, being a queen, you definitely have I want to say, presence or outlook of how people feel like you should act or behave. So it's more so like behind the crown is a way to really for you to show who you truly are without the positions, without the title of being Miss Junior. So it's really like a chance for you to show them like who is truly Coretta J. Desiree Cannon. So the vision is just definitely a time for you to speak your truth, a time for you to really let them in on you can see my wins, but you can also see my losses.
Period. Yes, Melissa. Yes. Jewel.
Yeah, that was good, Joe. I definitely envisioned it being really raw and authentic. I wanted the rawness of the emotions. I admire how you put in you crying, you praising, you being happy, just all the dynamics. Loved it.
Thank you. The twins.
I definitely agree with what all you guys said, but especially Jewel, like I think that this trailer was really we hit the key on like being authentic, like being real and raw, like seeing Coretta Jade beyond all the other names that they know you for. Like it's just like Coretta Jade, like like sit down next to me, like grab some tea, like this is me. And I think that that's something that a lot of people wasn't expecting. So that's why I feel like you got the views, you got the reshares, because like wow, this is really Jade, like she gave us a little glimpse to her background scene. So yeah.
Right.
I definitely feel like behind the scenes is like the vibe that I think people are getting with this trailer and with this new season, because people are gonna get to see the Coretta J that we all get to work with, and that we and not just work with too, like we're saying, like on a personal level, like how she is on a daily basis, and how it's more than just a title for her and a position and these expectations, really about who she is and who you are. And, like we're excited to people to get to, see what we see and appreciate you like we do.
Oh, thank you. Facts. That's all I wanted people to see. Javi. And Javi's his different because Javielle and I actually sat with the videographer for 3 hours and told him what to put in and what we wanted to see, what each manager wanted to see out of this video.
Yeah. So basically, the vision was just to show Coretta's authenticity, just really show like who is the real Coretta J. Coming in, meeting Coretta, and I know this is for everybody. Like I really didn't know who Coretta was. I knew her as a hard worker. I knew her as somebody who was very outstanding and spoke with very New York. Could definitely say that. But coming throughout the years and really getting to know Coretta, it was like, dang, like she's really a dope person. Like really, just a different person under all the layers that Clark has put on her. You know what I'm saying, as in regards to positions and stuff of that nature. So the vision was just to really hit a emotional connect with the audience. Just show everybody that Coretta is more than just your Miss Junior or any other position, like an OG. Like Coretta is definitely, she's a New Yorker, she's a goofball, she's a dancer, she's a family, she Auntie J. She has so many other things that are tied to her that people don't know, and that's what this season is all about, really just showing who is the true Coretta J.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Javi. Definitely. Jakai?
So one day I was on YouTube. I have an obsession with documentaries and I don't know why. I have a thing for like behind the scenes stuff. So one day I was just looking and like Beyonce had put out a documentary for her self-titled album and she split it up into different episodes. And one of the episodes was called Imperfection. So I'm watching it and it really reminded me of Coretta because she was just sitting there and she was like, we win a lot, we lose a lot, but regardless, this is who I am at the end of the day. Like, I'm still that girl from Houston. I'm still that girl from in Coretta's case, the Bronx. So I sent that right to Coretta, and I was like, you have to do something like this. Like, I just want you stripped down, sit right in the camera, and just talk. Just talk, because a lot of the times at CAU, you have to promote this image that you're, very queenly or kingly or very, like on top of the world type thing, but you also have to remain humble. So now, given the fact that we're doing a theme of Behind the Crown, I think it's important for people to especially look at Coretta with the amount of influence she has on CAU's campus as somebody who's relatable, as somebody who, the homegirl next door, because that's who she is. And Behind the Crown is the perfect theme, perfect title for this entire season.
Yes. Thank ya. Fun fact, or to be real, I don't know. I was a little scared to release that I didn't make it past preliminaries, but I knew that it was necessary. When I'm saying Behind the Crown, because this is what happens behind the crowns, This is the same team that was with me. We went from Miss Junior to planning Miss CAU campaign to now being the Canon Radio Season 2 team. But we didn't even know it was gonna lead to Canon Radio Season 2 and it really being Behind the Crown. I think the loss definitely turned into a lesson that we wanted to display in the video, and we did just that. And I'm just so grateful that we did that. This is a bold team. I'm a bold person. I'm just gonna display that always, and just let everybody know, you can get back up again at the end of the day. And my God is just so faithful that He has so many opening doors for me in this moment and for everyone attached to me, because we all win. So yes, and we're gonna tap into preliminaries and all of that, a little later on in the season. Yeah, totally. Rock on. My next question to my managers is, how is it managing me? Is it stressful? Because I know it's not, how is
Can I start this one off?
Oh, everyone's so ready to turn this one off.
Oh,
wow.
I just want to start.
Not the shades.
Got the shades. So I just want to start this off that when you work with Coretta Jade, you work with her 24/7. So if she wants to call you at 3 a.m., you better pick up, baby, at 3 a.m. That's when she has her idea. She calls you, you gotta pick up, you gotta get on. But no, jokes aside, I think working with you is I don't know, because you bring so much to the table, and it's just us being there to guide you. You think we giving you everything, but sometimes you come up with it, and it's just us trying to help you guide to what exactly do you want. So working with you is, in my opinion, is great, But then there's sometimes where you might be but I want this, but it's not this, and but then we get it to where you want it eventually. So
and Coretta also thinks about she's the type of girl to have a plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all of the above. So we'll come up with an idea or a suggestion, and she's quick to think about, well, how can we make that better? She'll look for the flaw, but what if this happens, or what if people perceive it that way? She's really ready to she wants to be prepared. She wants to be prepared. And so it's she wants to be prepared, then we gotta be prepared. We gotta be ready to have these not arguments, but when I have an idea or something, we gotta be ready to tell her well, it's gonna be good in these reasons, or so it's she has a lot of things going on in that brain, and we gotta catch up.
Yeah, basically we gotta catch up with her.
I'm gonna blame it on me being a Libra. We're very indecisive. And I just think about every possibility, and I think about how it can affect every person, because ultimately I want every person to watch my podcast. So thank you so much for that feedback. Next. Next.
I guess I'll go next. I would definitely say, working with Coretta, you have to be hungry yet patient. Coretta's definitely a person that come up with an idea, and then everybody elaborate on the idea, and we'll be talking about it so much with Coretta's I don't need it no more. But I got this new idea while y'all was talking. So it's you really have to be patient with Coretta, you know what I'm saying? Coretta's definitely a visionary. That's our word that we always like to say, she's very much a visionary. just taking her ideas. You know, I feel like we have an amazing team, but I feel like the person who's leading the team like has to be top tier. And Coretta's definitely the toppest of the tiers for me. You know, definitely always coming up with some. She calls me out of nowhere. Hey, I came up with this. Let's do this. Hey, I need you here in 15 minutes right now. Get this done. I need it. Like, so she gonna make sure you eat, but she gonna make sure like she show you love while doing it. So it's just an amazing experience. Always working with Coretta J. Always.
Thank you, Javi. Period. Yeah, heavy on the make sure I definitely make sure that I appreciate it. And even if I don't, even if you don't feel like that, I appreciate y'all so much. I make sure to let my team know that all the time. You know, show love to people who show you love. Period.
Okay, I guess I'll jump in here. Working with Jade is like working with the baby sister that I don't have. Like, literally, I tell Jade all the time that she is the baby of the friend group. And like, at times we have to treat her as such. Like, no, but she's definitely a very hard worker. Comes ready to work. You know, she'll have ideas, and we're really just there to help guide her in the right direction, like the twin said. Um, but yeah, she definitely pours into us. She always shows her love and appreciation. She tells us every meeting. Sometimes it's like, all right, girl, I know you love me. um, no, but for real, it's always good. We're never not working. Like, whether you see us on a Zoom or you don't, like if we're in person, we're just always working. Yeah. So everybody stay tuned for what we have coming this season. It's about to be crazy.
Heavy on it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, everybody already said it. Definitely a hard worker. Coretta's about to come and ask about something when she starts it with, "Hey, Joe." And I'm like, okay, following. And definitely somebody, like, she'll talk about being a Libra and being indecisive. She'll come with an idea that is fully thought out, nothing wrong with it. The reason, the purpose is good. And she'll be like, "What you think? Coretta, that was a fire idea. It was good." Like, just definitely somebody who needs to know, like, it's like everything I'm thinking, like, and it's like, yes, it is. Everything is right. Like, everything is good. Definitely somebody who puts in the effort to, like, doesn't just come with nothing and just asks, okay, what should I do? Have some type of idea, which is definitely appreciated. So working with Coretta is not something that is hard. It's fun. You'll be talking about it for hours, but it's fun. Yeah.
Thank you, Joe. Joe creates a lot of our flyers, by the way. She definitely is a flyer maker. Tap in with her, definitely. She won't admit it, but definitely. Jakai.
Well, she said, "How was it working with Coretta J?" It's an experience. It's a moment. It's yeah. She's okay. Coretta and me.
A talent.
A talent.
A talent.
A talent. Beautiful gowns. Great gowns.
Sissy's baby.
Beautiful gowns.
Beautiful
and
gals.
Sissy's
Great gals.
Baby.
Me and Coretta, some days we like this. And we be on the same mindset. But some days we be like this because Coretta will think of something and I could see something so much greater. And I'm like, Coretta, come on, like, what's next? And she's like, "You don't like my idea?" I'm like, it's not I don't like it. It's that, sometimes a good idea can become a great idea. Mm-hmm. A great idea can become an iconic idea. Sometimes you just have to challenge yourself. And so I think I serve the role as the challenger. And she will agree because I will challenge her. But, I also motivate her, sometimes. Some might say I'm a preacher. Some might say I'm a motivational speaker. I definitely be motivating my girl because, y'all don't know. Being a campus queen is hard, but being on the team of a campus queen, you're going through everything she's going through. Yeah. Or a campus king at that. You're going through everything they're going through. If they're hungry and they want to be up all night and they have all these ideas rushing, you got to be on that same level. If they're having a bad day, you cannot have a bad day because they're going to rely on you. So working with Coretta has definitely taught me a lot. It's taught me a lot of patience. It's taught me a lot of what's the word? Thinking before you talk. That it's taught me that. So yes, a true experience, a moment.
Yes, I can agree. Yes, Shakai and I, out of other managers, we do go back and forth. You know, half of the time I feel like Jakai is literally coming for me.
No.
I have to go like this.
Yes,
Anaya, to your corners.
Anaya,
everybody to your corners.
Yes,
it's very sibling. It's very like Jewel and Coretta are siblings, but if y'all ain't know anybody, I would thought me and Coretta were siblings the way we go back and forth.
Yes, but at the end of the day, it's all love, and he ain't going nowhere. Period.
He ain't going nowhere.
Period. Jewel barely be here. Let's just say that. But when she is here, she's
don't do Jewel. Don't do Jewel. You know how I feel about Jewel. Don't do Jewel.
I want to throw this in about Jewel real quick. She's Coretta's spiritual advisor, but I feel like she gives us all like the words of wisdom.
Yes.
She comes with the gospel music. She comes with the verses we need to read. And I don't know.
She literally was playing the Clark sisters before we got on here. She was praying for us.
I didn't know y'all could hear that. Wow. Okay.
Yes, I was singing.
Her. I think working with Jade was different. It took me out of my comfort zone just because whenever she runs for these positions, like y'all said, I just show up when it's time and I offer my support. But to actually be on a team and for her to be calling me, I'm like, this is new, you know? And then as far as the spiritual side, that was something that God had to like literally walk me through, because we was sitting in restaurants. It would be random times. God would be like, tell her what I told you to say. And I'm like, bro, I'm trying to enjoy my food. Like, we're in a restaurant around people, and knowing Jade, she might cry. And she did. Like, God literally said, are you prepared if you don't make it through? You know, and how you're preparing yourself. And I'm just like, this is too much. This is too sensitive. I can't do this right now. But God was like, no, do it. But Jade was willing to work with me as well. So that was really cool. That's my two.
Always willing to work with you. Joe's literally my prophet. Jolisa has some prophet in here as well. But everyone on my team has been divinely sent by God. Everyone has different aspects that he has sent to enter my life. And I'm just so grateful for them, grateful for y'all in this moment. And I love y'all so much. Period. Yeah. Okay, the last and final question for season 1, episode 1 for the team is, what are you most excited for season 2? Tell the people, like, what are y'all most excited for what we got coming? Because little do they know, we got so much in store just for them.
I am most excited for the opportunity. Oh.
Go ahead, Joe. Sorry.
I'm most excited.
Queen.
For the opportunity for you to showcase yourself, because I feel like season 1, it was more so based off of other people, what they're into, what they're doing, how they got there. And season 2 was really about who means what to you, the groups you're in, the people that's really surrounding your life. It's really a direct flip. So I'm excited to see what you uncover about yourself, even throughout the process of all of these episodes, and how everybody responds to it, because I know they're going to love it.
Yes, thank you, Joe.
Anything for you.
I'm most excited for just to get down to the nitty and gritty. You know, this season really gonna be very emotional, and people really gonna see some sides of Retta that they didn't think that they would ever see. You know, really gonna be very vulnerable for Retta. I don't know how she is vulnerable as in regards to her vulnerability, but this is gonna be a really big season for her to really tap into that. And I'm just really really excited for everybody to see that, because Retta's a different person. Like, she's very authentic, you know, and to really know her and to know the things that she's been through and the experiences, like, y'all really gonna see some stuff that might be like, whoa, like, she's really telling us this. Like, but I feel like it's those moments that really mean the most to like Rella. You know what I'm saying? Her showcasing the L is so called. It's not an L because at the end of the day, we always up.
We always up. We up.
Always up. You know, but you know, just everybody really getting to see like who is like the Coretta J, because once you get to really know her and really meet her, like you'll fall in love with her like just as much as all of us have. So really just excited for y'all to really see vulnerable Rella.
Love y'all.
I totally agree. Like, I'm looking forward to this because I know there's a lot of people who question, like, who is Coretta J, what she's up to, and I feel like this is the opportunity. So why are you not tuning in? Like, tune in. You want to know, you know, find it out. And I'm most interested in, like, you putting it all out on the table and, like, literally just being vulnerable and, like, handling this moment with grace, you know? And I feel like other people should see that and, like, admire it. So I think that's what I'm most looking forward to.
I'm so excited for this journey that Coretta's about to go on, and I'm so grateful that we're all here to go on this journey with her. I feel like there's going to be a lot of growth in store for you, for all of us. And you know what? I'm excited for people to be on that journey with us, like join us, come and see. And especially for me, you know, I don't go to CAU and I'm like kind of like Jewel, like I'm more behind the scenes. So, you know, it's like people get to see, you know, who like Coretta really is behind all of that, behind the title, the position and all that. And like Marilyn said, you know, gracefully, that's really the word. And for me too, is like, I think all of this is inspirational because like working with her, with Jade, working with Coretta, like, it's like, wow, like, you know, I want to be able to take this that we're doing and like bring it into my own life too, because it's like, it's something really good and like something to be proud of.
Yeah, thank you, twins. Love y'all. Jewel.
I'm excited for the people you're gonna have on season 2. I don't know if I could give it away, but okay, I won't. But there's just these 2 specific people I'm thinking about. I love that idea, and when it comes to fulfillment of you doing it with them, because representation matters, and that's so cute. But I'm also excited about the topics you're going to be discussing because they're really very much relevant, and I'm just excited for people to see you behind the crown, like you outside of being a campus queen.
Right. Thank you, sister. Anaya.
I told you this before, but just I feel like just social media in general, everybody gets to see like the poised and put together version of you. Like you don't really get to see the true inside, like, you know, dive deep into it. And I feel like that's what this season is gonna get into, which is really cool. Definitely excited for the people that's coming on, the topics that are gonna be discussed. And I'm just glad that, you know, we're taking that next step to keep going and further this business journey, like business venture. Like, you know, I'm gonna save the rest of my tea on that for later on in the season, but I'm just the way we flipping this, baby. Everybody who was wondering, doubting, had a question, needed an answer, you're getting it now. So tune in, stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Yeah.
Buckle up. We taking off.
Yeah. Heavy on all of that, Anaya. Yes, ma'am. Indeed, sister. Jakai.
Well, I personally cannot wait to see how people react to the preliminary episode. And I say that because a lot of times, like we've all said already, Javi even said it, you don't take it L, but it's a lesson. And a lot of times, especially when you hold a public position, you can win all the time. Everybody's there for you when you win your pageant. Everybody's there for you when you win a track race, when you win basically whatever. But the moment that you don't win something and you have to learn your lesson in front of everyone else, it's not like somebody's trying to teach you your lesson in private. You try to get yourself together and then you present yourself in front of people. You're doing it right there in front of people, how you're going to react. And I cannot wait for people to know what happened, how it took a toll on you, and how you bounced back from that. Because definitely it's a story that people should hear. People should definitely hear. Um, yeah, that's all I gotta say. I mean, everything else everybody else said, but I personally can't wait for that preliminary episode because they are gonna be shook, and inspired.
Yes, I agree. Thank you, Jakai. Indeed.
What are you most excited about for this season?
We skipped my girl Jolo.
Joe spoke, no?
I went.
Super
Don't try to
slow
dodge now, girl.
super slow moment. But I am most excited for people to really be able to have a seat next to me. Like that girl that doesn't know me, that girl who has me on Instagram, just follows me, who loves to see me smile. Like, no, you're actually going to sit next to me. We're going to be homegirls this whole time. And I'm going to show you how, like, I go through so much stuff. I'm emotional. I'm a crybaby. I'm a Libra. I'm a woman of God. I'm a social butterfly. Sometimes my friends think I'm a flirt, but girl, I'm really not. But despite all of that, I'm just so excited for that. And that's what I'm excited for season 2. And yeah, so thank y'all for episode 1 for the team. Come on, team. Yeah. Have you I could like unmute yourselves and actually like go crazy, like turn up.
Y'all not ready for this. Y'all really not ready for this. Buckle up like that.
Season 2.
Always.
Period, purr.
So to my viewers, to people who genuinely love me, to anybody who's watching this, I thank you so much for coming to episode 1. And for episode 2, you're just going to see how I turn into Auntie Jade. So make sure you tune in and come back.
Love the kids.
Tune in.
We love the
Season
kids.
2.
Talk about it.